Hi everyone. I started doing that live paint mixing in January, um, and I actually did this palette and painted a piece live on YouTube. And I had forgotten in February and March, and so I thought I'd do it again. And I posted a few different options on my stories, and this was the one that was most popular. But then when I was kind of looking at it, it looked really similar. Maybe not exactly, like this is maybe a little more sandy and these are a little bit more bright, but it had that same vibe as before. So I might revisit this, but I thought I'll do this one. This was kind of the middle choice of my stories here. So I pulled out all the colors here. There's 6 colors. I think, this one doesn't quite kind of match here for a gradient. It's like a little bit more warm, whereas these are a little bit cooler. I thought we'd mix this palette so we have like this green to yellow and then this like bluish purple gradient. So yeah, so we'll do this for our April YouTube color palette challenge. And then, you can mix it with me and paint something with it. And we can share it either on Instagram or Facebook. You can tag me, Mandala Duck. Okay, so let me go grab my supplies and then we'll mix this gradient. Okay, so I picked 4 colors and we'll make the 6 out of that. So for my yellow greens, I picked banana cream and eucalyptus leaf. And for my purples, I picked perfect Peri and purple iris. So we'll make 6 color gradient from these. Let me grab my paint pots. Okay, so I'm gonna actually start with the yellow green part of the palette. So in here was this soft yellow. So banana cream is pretty good. I'm just gonna add a little bit of white to it. Just to soften it like the tiniest bit more. And then this is going to be our medium green. So we're going to use banana cream. And I'm going to put a little bit in the last color just to make sure they're all similar. And then we've got eucalyptus leaf here. It's kind of a cool green. Okay. So now we'll mix. This could even go paler. Add a little bit more white. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Super pale yellow, nice medium green. And then a darker green. Okay, and now we'll go to our purple side. And we're gonna do perfect Peri there, and there, and here. So, and I am changing, I'm gonna add a little white to this one. So we added white to these middle 2 shades. And I'm going to add this purple iris to this last shade. Okay. If I were matching the color like exactly from the palette, I would probably add a warmer purple to the middle, but kind of like the idea of the gradient. So it just could be a little bit more pronounced. So that means more purple iris and more white. Okay, now they look different. Okay, there we go. It's an interesting palette. I usually go like full on gradient, so this is different for me. Okay, I've got my white pearl here. I'm just looking, oh, here, a little extra palette here. Okay, I wanted you to see it next to the palette and see what you think. How did I do? So here's, smooth it up a little bit. So we've got our kind of darker purple. This one I changed a little bit just to be more of a gradient between these two. Our lighter purple, our pale yellow, which maybe we could have gone a little bit more pale, but in real life we need more color, I think. Our medium green and our darker green. I think it looks pretty good. So, you know, use this as inspiration. It doesn't have to be exact. So if I were to match this completely, I would add a lot more white to this, but it kind of stands out in here. So I like the brighter color. I think it fits better. Okay, so let's swatch this color palette out. I'm gonna do like a little floral pattern. So I'm actually gonna start with a yellow center, kind of like a flower has like a yellow stamen. And my 0 liner brush. Just make a swoosh. On either side. That's our white pearl. And then I'm going to start with my lightest purple. Just going to come a little bit down. Okay, next we'll do our medium purple. Try to do a slightly thicker stroke, so more paint. And now our deepest purple. I'm going to try to really load up that paint. Okay, so now I'm going to take my lighter green and just do a little curve. It's like our leaf or leaves. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 down here. Okay. Then we use our dark green. Okay, and then we're just going to put a yellow dot right here. Cute.